K-drama fans. We are the KThree, and this is the KDrama Clubhouse, where K-drama fans come and hang out and talk K-dramas. Who's excited for this week? I sure am. Marisa, what did you think?
Yes, welcome everyone. We are so glad to see you here in the KDrama Clubhouse. If you are brand new, please be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell because we are here live every Sunday, and we have special events coming up like a live watch party of Space Sweepers next Saturday, February 6th. So look out on our Instagram and Twitter for that.
So fun.
That's right. But we also have super chat and super stickers. If you want to support us, give us a little tip, tell us we're doing a good job. If you like, the quality of the service that you just had,
Thank you. Yeah. Because all of that helps us just keep bringing more and more and more. And, one day this will be what we do full time, which would be great. An entire world, right? Yes, Space Sweepers. Excited. What was Song Joong-ki? Oh,
yes.
Been a while, right?
Yeah.
Well,
until next month.
Well, that was true. Yeah, that was true. He's got a copy. He had that. What was that? Arthur? That was Arthur?
Well, yeah, because he's got Vincenzo coming up also.
That's right. He's like, suddenly he's everywhere. That's amazing. Oh, cool. Oh, good. Yeah, watch it Saturday with us. That'd be great, Julie. It's good to see you.
Or
guys.
watch it twice.
Yeah, or watch it twice, right? Exactly. If it's good. I love a good sci-fi movie, so I'm super jazzed about that one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys. So just while we just kind of get everybody kind of in the clubhouse, make sure everybody's good to go. Where's everybody from? I'm kind of seeing some things in the comments, which is great. I think I saw Portugal. I saw Arkansas. I saw some other places. It was great. I'm seeing Nora Key, Joshua Tree. Oh my God, it's so beautiful out there. So just let us know in the comments and let us know what is the show that you're most excited to talk about this week. Did you guys all catch our poll? Because we're trying to do polls to kind of keep the temperature of what the clubhouse wants to talk about too. So keep an eye out on those too. So yeah. Oh, thanks, Caitlin. Caitlin always comments about my posters. I always love my posters. Thanks, Caitlin. Can fix them. Yes.
Nice.
Oh, and I know we still owe you guys the Flower of Evil finale watch party. So we're definitely getting that on the board soon because I need to watch that really bad. So we're definitely going to do that. Yeah. All right, you guys. So I feel like we should get started. What do you think, Marisa? Should we just dive in?
Yeah. Well, first shout out to Canada and Angel. Good to see you.
Oh, nice. We got Washington. We got some South Carolina. Lovestruck. Calvin. Lovestruck. So good. I'm so excited to talk about that for sure. We got what else? We got
Australia.
Well, Australia, nice. What time is it there? Thank you so much for joining us. Oregon, nice. I love it. It's so much fun, you guys, that we all get to hang out from all across the world and talk K-dramas. It's so fun.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. All right, you guys, since Calvin already shouted it out, Lovestruck in the City. Holy cow. That finale, that ending, come on now, show. Come on. I was so like, it was just so good.
I love that we got more of Kim Ji-won's story. Oh my God.
The poor thing.
I know. She's going through so much and she's trying to find herself. And it was just like the right timing and the wrong timing with Ji Chang-wook. Oh my God.
But I just loved I love everything about this show because it's so absurd, but yet it's so relatable, yet it's so ridiculous. Like it is short enough where I don't get the quibbles don't overrun the whole show because they only have a half hour. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what? I kind of thought that too, that she was headed to his house, but since they didn't show it, I was like, yeah.
I know.
Oh, I just like, and how drunk was she that she doesn't even remember? But then again, yeah, I'm wildly curious for Monday's episode, right?
I know. There's so much with the drinking and not knowing what you did or where you were, or in the police station or in his hammock or, trying to like blast people away.
Which hilarious, but problematic because you clearly have a drinking problem.
That scene with what's her name? Han Ji-eun. Oh my God. I was like, it's not working. Like
it's not working. Yeah. And she was so fun, but again, who are we disliking, Jessica? Who are we really disliking? Are we really disliking our girl Kim Ji-won? Yuno? Yeah. Yeah. I can see both sides of it. I understand why you wouldn't like her. It is such a Double J. Welcome. I think it's the first time we've seen your name. It's so good to see you. It's weird because, like, on one side, I understand where she just doesn't want to have to show that side of her because she got to be this other person, and on the and then the flip side of that is like, just freaking tell the man and let him decide for himself now, for God's sakes. Yeah, right.
They're both filled with so much hurt and yet so much pride that they can't seem to, be honest. Because I was wondering when Ji Chang-wook showed up on the rooftop, if he was giving her the opportunity to start over or if he was just torturing her. And it turned out to be, that. So, I love it.
Oh, it's just so, the double drunk girl. It was hilarious. But again, that whole Korean drinking culture is just something that it evades me because I can't function the next day if I'm that drunk ever, and hence why I kind of stopped drinking because it's just not.
They were talking like little kids. Yeah, it was really funny.
Right?
But wrong. Just so wrong.
Yeah. Right? So I don't know. I am completely smitten with Ji Chang-wook in this one, and there's just no getting around it. Like, she's scared because exactly. Like, I totally get that. That's what I'm saying. I see her point of view, but I also am now like, well, now he knows. So let's have an actual conversation with him about it. So that's just where I'm at.
Sober.
Yeah, sober. Please. Can we have it sober? Yeah. So, But I'm loving this show. Like, this show has been just a delight. And I usually save the 2 episodes, but I think this week I'm not because I really want to see what happens.
I kind of think I want to go back and watch it over again from episode 1. Now knowing her story, completely and what she had just gone through the first time we see her. So
and I just have to give, because I don't know what it is about this. I don't know what it is lately, but I have to give the VIP shout out because we had Lee Sung-yoon who did our cameo in the first 2 episodes. And then did you guys all recognize the VIP people here? Recognize the woman who played the actual Yoon Suna? She was that little vixen from VIP. You're lucky they were not in the same scene together. I was going to flip a table.
That's right.
I was like, wait a second. Why am I instantly raging about this character? What is happening? Who is she? I'm like, it's her. Cameos. It's so much fun. And she is a delight, though. I actually do really enjoy it. It's Pyo Jin. So give her a shout out. I'm just glad that her and Lee Sung-yoon were 2 opposite ends of their cameos.
I know.
Yes. Oh my God, right? This is, I think we've said this every week, Marisa, but this is the most I've enjoyed Ji Chang-wook in, like, for even more than Healer, you guys. I'm saying I even think this one tops Healer.
Yes, he is just so, even when he's throwing a fit, he's just so charming and good looking and just handsome. Handsome.
Well, Marisa, you sent me a pic because I was having a rough day at work and she sent me a pic because it just aired, and I literally at work I was like, oh, I wasn't prepared for that picture at all. It's like, oh God, so attractive, right?
Yes.
But I'm really enjoying all the characters. I have to say that as much as I'm loving Ji Chang-wook, So Ju-yeon, our Soda-ni is one of my favorites. Like, she is just a spitfire, and I love her.
Yeah. She's so cute. I mean, I think the last show that we really saw her in was Romantic Dr. Teacher Kim 1 and 2. And she's just so spunky. I really like her. She's pretty young, so yeah.
Is she, how old is she? I know she's playing a high school student also at the same time. I'm always confused. She's 93, so she's 27.
There you go.
So okay. Okay, you guys. So that's Lovestruck in the City. And someone I think I saw on Twitter, if someone wants to give us kind of a correction on this, I think Julie, it was you. They added a 17th episode. They added an extra episode on Netflix. So I don't know if we're getting a special, an extra ending episode, an extra half hour of footage. I don't know what they're giving us. But according to, I think it was Julie. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. They did increase the episode counts to 17. So I'm kind of excited. Yeah. Because I'm loving this new format. Exa. Not watching, but saw that she's amazing. I don't know what that man did, but it sounded like someone cheated. Yeah. Oh, Jocelyn. It was he's trash, complete trash. Knocked up the girl he was cheating on, and our poor girl Kim Ji-won walked in on it. But our best friend in the world, she fought for her with Coke and everything last week. It was great. Highly recommend getting caught up on that. It was probably my favorite episode.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So, man, Monday, Tuesday is a little, now it's kind of, it used to be so bulky, and now it's just 2. Moving on.
This is the lull before the onslaught that is called February. Right? So, yes.
My God. All right, you guys. So episodes 3 and 4 of She Would Never Know. Who's in on this one? Because I was worried. I'm not going to lie, Marisa. I was a little worried that this show was going to be epically problematic for me. And I actually enjoyed episodes 3 and 4 quite a bit.
Oh, good.
Right?
Good. Yeah.
What did you think?
What changed for you?
I think it was our main girl, because she was having none of it, and I think that's what I liked about it. I love that one Jinna, her character Yoon Sung-ah, was like, "Dude, this is a dumb plan. I hate this plan. It's not going to happen." And so I appreciate the fact that she was kind of the audience's voice of like, "This is stupid. It's dumb." But then because of the situation, she was like, as we all panic in certain situations, that's when it happened. I still think he's a little clingy for someone who, I think he's still a touch problematic, but I'm okay with it now. But I actually quite enjoy it.
Well, so I'm kind of looking at this drama as an exploration in men behaving badly. Like,
right?
all of them.
The best way to do it, right?
All of them are behaving badly. I mean, they're trying to excuse our boss's behavior because since high school, he has been beholden to his friend. He's, raised by a man who's constantly like swindling other people, and he's trapped in this engagement and marriage that he doesn't want to be in. And but he still makes bad decisions. He treats Yoon Sung-ah terribly, but also, the main director. He sees a woman who he thinks has a child and immediately decides, I could win her over. Who cares about her husband? I'm like, oh my God.
Right? Like, seriously, I think that's what it is. It's like all the men are problematic times a bajillion for me.
Yeah.
But then all the women I'm really digging. Like, my favorite scene, I think, this week was when they were all at their company dinner. And they were like trying not to be revealed as dating. And the one quiet girl who I'm trying to find her, if I can find. Oh, I think it is. Nope, that's not her. Anyway, it's this one. It's the coworker, Kim Hae-in. She's sitting in the far corner, and she just is like, I think he's saying he has a girlfriend. Yeah. I think if you look at the context, it's her. She was like my favorite. And then when he busted out that his crush was actually on Manager Yu. And she like spit taked across the table. I was just like, that's the new romance we all deserve. But I'm enjoying the women quite a bit.
Yeah, I really, it's a makjang. It's like these are over the top scenarios. Like when Rowoon like gets in the middle because the cheating boyfriend is like in Wanjana's face, and he just holds out his hand, and she decides to take it. It's just like, it's like, I'm like, it's too much, and I love it. I am so here for this show.
And I think that's what oh my God, whose comment was that? Rowoon is I feel like is the tallest man in Korea, because he towers over everyone, even the women with like 7-inch heels. It's just, he's so freaking tall. I've written that in my notes, I think, every week. He's so tall. I think I saw Caitlin, I am your boss and you need to step aside. It was like, oh, no, sir. Yeah, exactly. I did. I was like, there's a part of me that still feels a little bit bad for all the epically bad choices our brand manager has made, and they just compounded to this moment, and he's trapped times a bajillion. But like, then there's like, well, dude, the reason you keep making these bad choices is because you keep saying shit like that. Like, I'm your boss.
Right. Exactly. I'm telling you, it's men behaving badly.
Okay.
That's how I can.
You always are my guiding light through these makjangs, because I'm always like, this is what is happening right now. Oh,
I love them.
Julie. Wow.
And how tall is Wanjana? Because she's like size 0, petite.
Well, she's
So
always in heels that I would like kill myself in if I even attempted to stand in them, let alone walking in them. Yeah. I love them. They're like, I'm going to go for a walk. And they don't even go to their hotel room to put on comfortable shoes. They all walk in like 4-inch stilettos. I'm like, I wouldn't be going very far. Let's see. It was actually, Oh, really? Oh, look at him. Nice. Okay, I like that. Yeah.
ooh.
Actually, it was his little idea. So I'm curious now, because now from a production standpoint, now I'm curious, what was the original idea that they changed it to that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because
yeah,
the wrist grab.
I hate it. I hate the wrist grab so much. It's so bad. But yeah, so I actually, for lack of a better word, enjoyed it. Yeah.
That's a good word to use.
Yeah, I didn't like love it, but I was actually kind of drawn in for sure. And I'm the fiance, Hee Hyo-ju, she's like, I feel she's a little more wackadoo than we have seen yet. I feel like we've got some serious wackadoo coming in, because I'm wondering if she like orchestrated. Like, I don't know if she actually tried to kill herself or if she used it as a manipulative tool to get him to.
Oh, yeah, I think
like,
so.
She's kind of terrifying. She's kind of terrifying.
I can't wait because in the teaser, it looked like she found out what was going on. I mean, I know it's never exactly what they tease, so I can't wait for her wrath to rain down on him.
Do, man. I know. Yes. The OST is really good. Yeah, I do. I will say this is why I know the OST is amazing. I'm enjoying it, and it's not like one that I hear in my head over and over and over again because they play it relentlessly.
Oh, I hate it when they do that.
Is she faking it, Julie? Oh, I'm just wondering, because remember when we saw that scene where she had attempted suicide, and then that's how they got they got Lee Jae-shin to agree to marry her. I'm wondering if she didn't, I wonder if she manipulated that situation. Is that what do you think? Our girl Yoon Sung-ah's mom. Yeah,
hot mess. Yeah,
hot mess. Hot. So that's going to be interesting as well. Yeah, right.
Hallmark of a mokjang, right? Though always, a lead mom who is just victim.
Right. How is it he assumes he could? Right. I know. I was like, how exactly are you going to go public with this relationship and marry her and not have your benefactor or your sponsor find out that you're not married? Like, wait.
Yeah.
I need clarification here. Yeah.
Yes. And I can't wait to dig into that. I hope we get into that a little more this week.
Yeah. So I'm intrigued. I really thought that I was going to watch that episode 3 and be like, and I'm out. But I was like, nope, go.
Yeah. That first scene, as soon as she was like, this is a terrible idea. What are you thinking? I was like, oh, I think Jen might come around.
That was exactly. As soon as she was like, literally, that's your fucking idea. Like, I'm out. You're a lunatic. I was like, oh, this show might actually be safe for me. Yeah. Because I was like, at least me and the female lead understand what's happening, and that's I'm okay with that. So yeah. She's my beacon through this whole thing. So yeah. Because we all know where it's headed. We all know. As soon as he said, well, maybe you'll fall in love with me, and she's like, I was like, oh, show. Oh God. Yeah, she's great. She's fantastic. All right, you guys. So that's Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, right? Monday, Tuesday. I'm losing count. Wednesday, Thursday, you guys, because it's a quick week this week. It's kind of exciting. Wednesday, Thursday. Let's talk, because we didn't last week because it wasn't subject. Who watched the BL Color Rush and wrapped it up? I did. I just finished it this morning. Norky, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Really, really do. Thank you. I just finished it this morning. Who's Ron on? Yeah, we're getting to that one, Jill, for sure.
I did not watch it. The high school. It was just a little.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. So we'll just do a really quick recap, because I really want to support these Korean BLs, right? Because I feel like it's a really important story point. I just really needed them to, their script was just kind of messy for me. That was really my problem. I really enjoyed the boys. I thought they had really great chemistry. I thought the mono probe thing was pretty interesting. I wish we would have dug into it a little bit more as a story point and not all these fantastical moments. We could have had a few, but I mean, and hilariously, Rosa, excellent. I'm so glad you did. I really enjoyed it. And there's talk of a season 2. So I'm hoping they spend a little bit more time with that. And then hilariously, I do have to, thank you, Narga. I do have to just shout out, not even shout out, but I just have to let you guys know, I literally barked out loud in laughter because not only do we have a mono and a probe with color blindness, but then we found out in episode 16 that our young boy, Go Yu-han, has face blindness as well. And so our Chaeyoon, who only can see color with his probe, and the only face that Go Yu-han can see is the other boy. And I literally was like, oh my God, show. Oh my God. I'm like, can't they just 2 gay boys that just fall in love in high school? Like, I don't understand why it's got to be this creative, like just this ethic. I was just like, holy shit. But it was delightful, and I would love to watch a season 2 as they delve more into the actual Gina, there was some really great moments. I love the fact that all the high school kids, like, there were all of these issues. Like, there was them being a gay couple. There was the color blindness. There was the face blindness, and everybody in this high school just acted like it was like math class. So it was nothing was a big deal, and I loved that aspect of it. Everything was completely normal.
You felt me,
right? It was just. But like with all dramas, there's a couple of quibbles. I just hope script-wise that when they do their season 2, we dive more into the actual friendship and relationship that our 2 boys have, and as it grows, and less on some of the devices that they use, because there's such a rich story there. We find out that Go Yu-han's family is in the government, in the military, and in the financial sector. So he's like hooked up times a bajillion. And he's like, so I mean, there's some story there. Like, cinematography was fantastic. I mean, it was beautifully done. I just want them to dive more into more of the story itself for season 2. But I finished it and it was fun. It was definitely an enjoyable watch for sure. So that is Color Rush finale. If anyone's got any final thoughts on it, let's jump into it. But yes, they were delightful, and I loved the cast, and they were actually very good actors. I was very proud. It was really good. It was a fun one. All right, so let's move on. We've got 2 shows that we're teeing up for finales. We've got True Beauty and Run On. So let's start with True Beauty, because wow, did they pack a ton of story into True Beauty this week? Oh my God.
I jumped back in because this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see her true beauty come through and still be a friend to Sujin. I wanted to see what was happening with the dad. Like, stuff actually happened these 2 weeks, and we got the most epic date, like, of all time. Oh my God. It was so adorable.
So I will say this, beach frolicking seems to be the true love date, because we got that in Color Rush, we got that in True Beauty. I feel like we saw it in a 3rd place this week. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, and then we got all of Lovestruck in the City.
Lovestruck,
so that's all of beach frolicking for sure. Yeah.
So I don't know. Just this show, it was so funny. Our teacher and Im Se-mi, like the boy, like just the school, all of it. Like, I'm glad I dropped back in. I saw so many scenes or spoilers on Instagram that I was like, ooh, I think stuff's actually happening. So it was really enjoyable.
I really enjoyed it. I will say this, though. I think I've finally figured out what it is about high school dramas that are a problem for me. Not only am I so far away from high school that I just can't really relate a lot of times, I feel like the writers are like my age, or at least in my age bracket or our age bracket, but they're writing high school students, but they have high school students that are the most evolved high school students you've ever seen. And they're having conversations about relationships that 40-year-olds barely can have. But these high schoolers seem to have understand the importance of communication and not being clingy. And I'm just like,
it's like, it's like grown-ups in school uniforms.
And that's what it is. And that's, I think, and then you throw, hang on, where is his name? I'm sorry, you guys, I didn't pull it up. True Beauty. And then you've got the kid who plays Sojun. I mean, clearly the man is over 30, right? And he's playing this high school student, and I'm just like, I now want to see him just play an adult role, right?
Well, hello, time jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. At the end of episode 14, we get a 2-year time jump. I'm like, oh, really? Oh, show. I literally showed like half my shows this week. I was like, oh, show.
I know. So I don't know what's going to come up for the final 2 episodes. If we are staying in time jump land, or if I don't know, if we're going to understand why he was I guess he was in America for 2 years dealing with his dad. I don't know.
Was that it? And then, I mean, can we also talk about the fact that he literally went from the beach to an airport? Like, do you need to pack? Like, I mean, if you're going to the States, like, I mean, I think you need to maybe plan that. Not being clean. Maybe the drama, she would never know she takes him out, right? Yeah.
Not being clean.
Right? Exactly. Like when he was like standing behind her, going back to she would never in the club, I was like, dude, like just stop. But yeah, if he's going to ghost her for 2 years, right. Thank you. What is this? What is this trope that we always fall into, you guys? It was such a cute drama.
I really hope not. Because they spend a lot of their time texting. There's really no reason why that would stop. I don't know. Oh,
I mean, you guys, we are able to do this with Australia and where else did we see? We have someone from Mexico and people on the East Coast. I'm guessing you can date in the United States and South Korea with communication, right? No, Emma, as long as you know that he grew in that one. I loved him in Rookie Historian so much. I loved Unu so much in Rookie Historian. And when he finally got to the end, I loved it. Anyway.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So
right. If it's rich, apparently you don't need to pack. You'll just buy new clothes when you get there. It'll be great.
That's right. They're rich. Yeah. Huang and Yep.
Allie, is it Allie? Yeah. You know what? As much as I hate to say it, we kind of have them all. So I can't really say which one is better. Vicky's going to give you a wider variety, though. You're going to get more of the K-dramas. If you are more into Chinese dramas and K-dramas, they're going to have more of a selection for you. But Vicky has quite a large library. So I would actually, of the two, if you have to pick, I would go with Iki. Yeah.
Yeah, iQIYI. Yeah, because iQIYI is actually a Chinese streaming site. So they just have a few select K-dramas, but Huang and Yep. Yes, by the way, no one's here from the Philippines. Apparently he grew up in the Philippines, which thrills me to no end. That he went to high school, he went to college in Davao in the Philippines. And I love that. Which means he probably speaks English. So let me know if anyone can find him.
Exactly. Emma.
Speaking Tagalog.
He didn't play the same role. Oh, no, absolutely, Emma. He did not play the same role. I'm not going to lie. The first couple of episodes of Rookie Historian with Unu, I was like, what is happening right now? But it really was about that character's growth from that, sheltered, simple prince over. And I think he's playing a completely different role. Actually, I will even say his acting is, people are bagging on him for his acting, but he had one moment in this week that I was like, oh, you got to be a pretty good actor to pull that off. And it was just a really subtle moment when he was hanging out with Sunjun when they were eating after he went singing. And he had a really bright smile on his face. And then Sunjun said he wanted to confess to Gakyeon. And it was just a really subtle moment. And most new actors, when they do that, it's a huge moment. They go from but his was just like a really subtle, like just a thought process. And guys, that's just a sign of it's a sign of a good actor, and it's also a sign of someone who's growing as an actor. So I'm really excited to see what he does. That was really actor wonky, and I apologize, but I was really excited about that.
Because wasn't the complaint that it was the same character from My Ideas Gangnam Beauty? I mean, that's I think what came up at the beginning. But
I would say that's probably the closest one. I do feel like that one's a little bit similar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But
see, Jessica, yeah, absolutely. The 30-year-old, I'm totally like, I need to see you as an adult. Absolutely, yes, because it's a little weird, kind of crushing on two high school kids like making out. You're like, that's weird. That
is weird. Yes, but now with the 2-year time jump,
right? Yeah. He is
out of
growing.
high school, at least.
And we have to do a quick shout out to, first and foremost, my favorite couple, which is the sister and her grapefruit.
time we saw him on screen this week.
He was so extra, and I loved every freaking moment of it. I cannot get enough of him. Where is his name? Where is he?
When they were in the tent and he was really drunk and he kept like crossing his legs and then crossing them and crossing them. It was just like this physical comedy was he was so funny.
And I just loved when he called her from across the crosswalk and was like, I can't if you come across. It's because I just can't, and it'll be a year. And he was just so extra. And she's just like, what are you talking about? Then he runs.
I know.
I love them so much. They were my favorites.
So that is Oh Ye Shik playing Han Junwoo. Oh,
okay, great. He's just so good. They're such a great couple. And then just another sweet moment. Oh my God, every single time, right? Every single time, existential. Like he's so great. Yes. I just love her so much. And the brother is such a dork. Like that whole family. I just love that family.
The brother.
And mom finally coming around and finding out what happened. It was a beautiful 2 episodes.
Yes. Yeah, I was really waiting for that because last week I was like, nothing happened for me. So, I loved how the mom came around and now was protecting her and then went into that plastic surgeon's office solely for the reason to tell her that she really is beautiful. Right. And,
Oh, yeah. I know. It was just, it really was. And I do love that someone finally just said to her, and where is she? It's her friend, finally just said to her, you just need to go to a dermatologist. And she was fine. And I'm like, how has no one given South Korea is the epicenter of good skincare. How has this not come up yet? That's all it is.
I'm so surprised because
I love that moment. Yep.
I think we're gonna have I'm sorry, I feel like cat fur is flying in my house all of a sudden. It's like landing on me. But there are all these beauty YouTubers who go to, there's this one town, is it in Busan? There's one town in Korea where it's medical tourism. It's like you can get dental work done, you can get any sort of like facial, like laser, anything you need. It's all in this like one row. It's not even in Seoul. It's like this one town. It's like amazing. Oh my God.
If I True Beauty, I have to do my lipstick, man.
Oh yes. If you're looking for the makeup, I think you can get it through Olive June.
Olive Young, because they had a huge store in the background while he was singing. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, the show's about to end.
I think when he was in his office, the teachers were all looking at the video, and then he found out that that's what it was. I think as a teacher, it just became the issue. Yeah. So yeah. And you guys, because y'all are loving it, I got caught up on Run-On.
I'm so glad you did.
I did. And I have now discovered that I am developing a serious Imshiwon problem. I may watch Missing Yet because of that.
Missing. He's so good in Missing.
I'm not sure. I don't love it as much as everybody else does because I'm not sure I really understand it. But I have watched it and I'm caught up and I've enjoyed it. So I'm converse, go, talk.
Right. I think just seeing what I see on Instagram and seeing like the results of our poll, I don't know if we're all just a little bit older, a little bit more mature, but like this drama is doing it for so many of us. I just love how awkward they are with each other. I love how quirky they are with each other. I love that we don't have to have these tropey, dramatic, there's plenty of it with his father, but tearing them apart. It's like, I love that they're just kind of trying to figure out who they are and who they want to be for each other. It's just, that's my happy place.
You love it. Please tell me. It's so warm, mature, and satisfying. So here's my question. Not because I'm not enjoying it. I agree with all of that. I feel like, and you guys know that I love Shin Se-kyung. I do. I just feel like Oh Mi-ju is a little irrational sometimes. Like I am totally always team Ki Sung-gyum because he just always is like, I don't understand what just happened. And I'm like, nor do I. Like, I'm not sure where this just came from. So I think it's Oh Mi-ju that throws me off because I feel like she kind of pings I don't know where she's coming from.
She does, but I think she's maturing because she did it with her friend. She did it with Im Shi-won's character. She'll say something like just, because didn't she grow up in an orphanage? She'll say something, she speaks her mind, but then she's like, she'll come back and she'll apologize. She's like, wait, I reacted badly and I need to apologize for that.
And those moments I really dig. Clearly if you are digging on Ki Sung-yeom, you recognize that he is not your standard dude. Like he's a little bit outside the norm. And so to expect him to do the same things that the norm dude's going to do seems a little your expectations are not going to be met. And I feel like if you like him, you should recognize that.
Well, that's why they're perfect for each other, because everyone else he dated thought he was boring. Like he was 1 month, 1 month guy.
Yeah. Thanks, Jim.
There is no. So I just Quirkalicious. I love it. And I love our second couple too.
That one completely. I like them, but I don't understand them at all. They completely elude me. He is adorable, and I think he is hilarious. Yeah. Kang Tae-oh. But yeah, I enjoy them, but again, I'm just like, I don't understand how this happened, but okay. I just let it wash over me. I've gotten much better at letting that happen recently.
Yeah, this is not necessarily a show to ask big questions about. I think, you just kind of revel in the quirkiness and how different it is in terms of how they talk to each other.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So my question to all of you who are loving this, with only 2 episodes left, where do we see this? Where do you guys see this show ending, and what makes it a super satisfying ending for you?
Ooh, that's a big question.
Oh because my God. We have Joycelyn, actually, I just saw that when he started crying, I literally wrote in my notes that I will fight anyone who makes him cry. I'm like, how do you make him cry? He never cries. And I was like ragey that he was crying. I was like, I will fight anyone who makes him cry.
Oh my God.
The birthday scene was fantastic. Anyway, yes. So I apologize. The question. So what is it that gives, what makes this like that show that sticks the landing for you guys? Talk to me.
Right. Because we have some meddling parents, on both sides. There's a marriage that's supposed to happen. Right. So we know, I can't imagine that they're not going to figure it out, but how do you step away from your parents? Like, how do you, who are so controlling and, I don't know.
Father needs to have a big revelation. I feel like mom is teed up to like maybe finally do some maternal mothering situations here and take control of the situation.
Right. And the sister
teased us with that through the whole show.
But on So-Dana's side, you've got she's got the heart condition. Her K-pop idol brother has a heart condition. Dad was just in the hospital too. The only one we haven't seen in the hospital is the asshole brother. So I don't know how that's going to play out. It's right.
I do hope that, I do feel kind of bad for the idol brother though. I want him to finally have a connection with So-Dana. I need them to have a connection because all about them ending up together forever. It's just enjoying the moment. And that's, well,
So-Dana's she's about to out him and ruin his career, and she knows it. So I don't know. Yeah.
So she's a little ruthless, which is why I think she's a little too much for our little young artist student. Like she's gonna chew him up and spit him out.
Yeah, spit him out. But man, Kang Tae-oh, he was a discovery. Was he the one in Noctu? Was he the one, Caitlin, that you keep going? Yeah.
I think he is, and I think he was one of the brothers, Caitlin. Yes, I hate a little bro. And right, exactly, Jill. I'm the same way. I was like, at first I was like, what is this obnoxious little punk? And now I'm like,
I know.
I just wants to be loved. I love. Yeah. Polls were on Twitter. Wannabe. Oh, yeah. Wannabe inspired. We are doing poll. So everyone knows we're trying to just kind of tailor the clubhouse closer to what everyone's watching. And of course, we're still gonna. If Maurice and I are watching one that we're really loving, we're still gonna talk about it. We want to, but we are trying to tailor, just kind of get the temperature. Maurice will put them out on Instagram, and I will have them over on Twitter. And we're trying to figure out the best way to do it here on YouTube, but YouTube doesn't let us do multiple ones, so it'll be kind of beefy. But we'll figure it out. But yeah, he was in Nokdu. Thank you, Caitlin. Now that I'm kind of remembering Nokdu, yes, he was the. Oh yes,
Wasn't he the one that loved?
He was the bad guy, right? He was the
yeah.
yes. When he showed up in the all black, like when we all liked him so much, and he showed up in the all black, and everyone was like, "Oh, yeah." That's who he was. Yes. So yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it. But seriously, for me, it's just an Imshi one. That's the only reason I'm watching.
Yeah, but we're heading into the final 2 episodes, so
I'm either
gonna
have to watch Strangers from Hell or go all the way back to me saying it looks like.
Strangers from
These are not great options for me, you guys. I don't know what to do. Fans, you have to help me out.
He's so good. He's so good. You know what? If you just watch the first 20 minutes of me saying, you'll get badass Imshi1, and you will get kowtowed Imshi1, and then you can kind of see the full spectrum.
Speaking of that, the one thing I am really enjoying, even though it makes absolutely no sense, is all of Omiju's fantasy life, where she keeps she was like thinking about how they were going to break up and all those moments. Like, it was so fun. And then the movie. Oh my god, it was so fun. So I'm really enjoying that.
I'm curious what movie that was set like kind of in Depression area, where they were she and So Young were children.
Right, that was hilarious. Well, I think it's I don't know what if you guys know anything, was that a parody of something else, because it's codename Candy. So I'm fascinated by, and I love Mom. I love that Mom is fierce and flawed. I think Marisa just froze, so we might have to just continue on. At least she froze on a lovely visual of her laughing, which is good. So the Mom I'm really enjoying, and I think she's amazing, and that's Chahan Yoon, and she's just been a lot of fun. Oh, the movie and the selfies, they were hilarious. Like, I just was totally into it. Oh no, I think we have lost Marisa, so she's gonna have to reboot, but we will just keep talking, you guys. All right, Marisa, her computer blacked out. Oh no. All right, you guys. So she's going to be back. We're going to let her reboot, and we'll get back to it. I'm not sure what happened. So let's move into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Oh, hello. Which way do I have to lean? Hi, guys. Hi. Okay, so Marco, let's just pull this down as a there we go. There we go. There it is. And when Marisa gets back, we'll go to a double. So I know she'll be back, Julie. She'll be back. I know. Oh, I still haven't watched episode 3. So let's drop Marco. Let's not go to marriage lyrics for divorce music, because I'm not watching it, so I can't talk to that. Did anybody while we wait for Marisa to come back, does anybody want to talk any final thoughts on Uncanny Counter? Because we finished it up last week on the Sunday. So we watched it in the morning before we came live. So I don't know if anybody has any final thoughts. So we'll throw that out to you guys while we wait for Marisa to come back. Final thoughts on Uncanny Counter? Yes. What was that? Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I'm looking forward to season 2 and seeing what happens. Caitlin loved it. Okay, great. Love it. So we've got that. I'm looking forward to season 2. I feel like the losing the main writer, like towards the end there, was a little problematic, but maybe, what did you guys think? I know a lot of people loved it and thought it was fantastic. Yeah. Calvin was happy with how it ended. Okay, that's cool. It was satisfying. Yeah. Oh, Scott liked it way more than we did. Yeah, I mean, I loved it up until about episode 9, and then it kind of the wheels kind of fell off the cart for me. But I love the concept and the idea and all of that. So it was really enjoyable. I don't know, Marco, we heard from Marisa. How's she doing? Is she coming back? I really liked the comedy, but the story was excellent. Yeah, I think I missed the comedy elements. I really missed the best friends. I wanted more of them. I think I said this last week. I kind of wanted the best friends to be part of I wanted them to be the brains of the operation, like tracking people down while the counters went out and found them. So I really kind of wanted that. What was that about season 2? Yeah. They think it helped. Oh, you binged it. Yeah. It flowed. Oh, you thought the last 16 episodes? Oh, you thought binging flowed better. Yeah. You think you won't have a season 2? Interesting. So I'm curious as to what happens with that. So Marisa's almost back. So yeah, we'll just keep talking that, because we got marriage. Is anyone watching the marriage lyrics divorce music while Marisa's setting that up? Let's just kind of throw that out there. It did flow better. I felt we're still talking. Oh, it looks like people are more talking about Uncanny Counter. Season 2 is a good villain. It'll be happy. Yeah, we need a good villain for season 2. I mean, yeah, I felt like I felt like she's back. Yay! I felt like when our demon, our like super sexy demon, went into the mayor, it kind of lost kind of a little bit of the zhuzh, if I may say that. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I agree with you. I feel like they pulled back on what they wanted this first season to be because they wanted to save some of it for season 2. So I'm wondering if that's what happened. Yeah. I know, right? Julie, I thought the mayor was lame. I was like, and I thought his son's redemptive arc was a much better one there. I would watch another season though. Absolutely. I love those characters and I love to revisit them. Yeah. Is it called? Yes. Okay. No more. Right, Janet? Thank you. We have enough drama with demons, for God's sakes. We don't need political action, right? Crazy. All right, you guys. So Marisa is back, and she did watch Marriage Lyrics for Divorce Music, or Love Featuring Divorce. I'm not sure what we're calling it anymore, but so there we go. We're going to call it that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if a lot of you guys are watching it or into it. It is such a makjang. It went full blown. There are moments though where they have actual real relationship talks, but some of the couples are just out of control. So if you want that kind of, schadenfreude where you see other people falling apart, then, like I do apparently, then this might be the show for you. But it's definitely, it's over the top and out there, and it's very typical, but my God, our couple, the couple that's in their 30s, played by Park Joo-mi and Lee Tae-kwan, they are so wealthy. He's a doctor that they have this massive jacuzzi in their living room. What? Like they cut to the scene where mom and they're all in bathing suits in this jacuzzi, and I'm like, oh my gosh, the living room couch is next to it, and it's so big. Like Dad's over there, like you would have to swim across to get to each other. It is so funny.
Oh my God, it's amazing. Oh, Jill's not a makjang fan. Okay, yeah, I feel I feel like my makjang threshold might be she will never know. So I feel like that might top me out in makjang. So we'll see.
But Gina, if you're like me, you take joy in yelling at the TV over something like this. I just find it hilarious and fun and over the top. So
nice.
It's not. Okay. It's definitely not for everyone though.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks like quite a few are watching it, right?
Mm-hmm. All right.
Let's see.
Oh, you don't think it was their house? Why were they in a hotel though? Because their daughter was there too. Huh.
Denise is giving it till F5. Okay, that's usually a good spot. Yeah, I thought it was because he said something about checking out. Oh, okay.
Oh,
interesting.
Really? Well, in that case, I need the name of the hotel. So
right?
It's really that simple.
Exactly, right? But yeah, who doesn't need a jacuzzi in their living room? Come on. Be fantastic. I love it. All right, guys. But the one, you guys, honestly, my favorite 2 hours of the week is Mr. Queen. I don't know what it is because it's really, Marisa, let me ask you this question. So you and I texted about this over the week. I love the show, and I love Shin Hae-sun, and I love Kim Jong-un. Right? Like they're fantastic. And I love the king and queen and their partnership. But the romance is throwing me off. So what is our story here, you guys? Is it a Freaky Friday situation like you had mentioned in our text thread, Marisa, where our boy Bong Hwan is going to go back to his world? Is it, and this is the queen story? Like I've always felt like this is the queen story and Bong Hwan was assisting, like giving her like the strength to, overcome or whatever. But I don't know whose story this is anymore. And I'm curious what you think.
Well, I've been thinking about that because most of the show is political machinations, palace intrigues, right? It's the bulk of the show is not about the relationship with the husband, the king. It's not even really so much the relationship with the other women in the palace. I mean, it's all through palace machinations.
Oh, Jill, I'm sorry. Throw that one back on. He's going to die, and then she will wake up and meet the king's soul in a female body. I will take that.
I would love that twist. That twist. Because I know a lot of you were saying that the real queen is dead. I don't really remember thinking that. I'm not sure about that. I mean, we don't know where she is.
drag. I don't. Okay, so Scott, let's talk about that because I'm really curious about that because obviously, I mean, maybe it's not obvious. I'm cisgendered, so I don't see it from that perspective at all, right? So is it an identity story? Because I don't feel like they've really set that up for that. So because when it first came out and they were setting it up as a romance, I'm like, well, if it's a man's soul in a woman's body, unless he is into men, this is going to be a really interesting. But I'm totally into it if he was a gay man in a woman's body chose a done. Like I would love that. It would have been a beautiful story. But so I'm curious, what do you guys think about that?
It's so unclear. It's so murky when it comes to this idea of identity and who is actually in this body and who is the real soul in this body, because also the souls aren't fighting with each other. So I don't know.
Right.
And it's kind of unclear if they're switching back and forth or if it's just all them
merging. It seems like there's a merging happening because now the memories have come back and now the queen is attracted to the king. And so, but there's still Bonghwa's is Bonghwa now attract? It seems very murky to me what is happening.
Right. And he's confused the whole ramyun thing.
And I love that idea. Absolutely, Nika Pika. I totally dig that idea. And if that's the direction it's going, I like that as well. So I am seeing some things on Twitter where people are getting a little bit fired up that there's a misgendering occurring with the queen character.
I don't know, because you also have to, I mean, the only time we've seen a main transgender story was in Itaewon Class, but they were all rebels, right? They were all different. They were, rebellious against, conservative Korean corporate society. Right. And now you've got this story, which is in a historical palace. So that would be super progressive for them to really, address this as a transgender story. And I'm not sure that conservative Korea is really heading that way. Exactly. I don't know. That's my opinion.
Yeah. And so, I'm a little, because we definitely see moments where the queen as Bonghwa is attracted to his maids or the women. Mm-hmm. And then other times where they have those hot makeout scenes where clearly that is not Bonghwa, but it's actually the queen, the original queen, So-hyun. So that's, someone came back as another gender. But that's the thing, we haven't really seen, because we really haven't. We haven't seen the Bonghwa, even though when we even got Chae Jin-hyuk's voiceover, there was never any there was no trouble with him transitioning to being the queen. There was never a challenge there. So it was very Freaky Friday in that way. If you guys know that story. Yeah. So I don't know. So I'm curious. It's like the dream where Mr. Queen was in the tub with women and then it flipped to the king. It would have been thank you to exactly. Maybe they have a conversation I think that's where I'm at. I'm loving the show, but I need some sort of clarification on what is happening in the queen's body. Well, according to Jewy 589, we're not going to get it. It's going to be even more confusing. So great. So okay, they're the same soul in different eras. So that's Jill's theory, and I like that. I like that theory a lot. We have not. Oh, Anna. Okay, all right. We have not watched 16 yet. I love it. It's my favorite 2 hours of the week. But I think it's a reincarnation story. I mean, I love a good reincarnation story, and I do. I love the fact that the king and queen are still, regardless of what the gender identity is of the queen, they're forging this amazing friendship and partnership, and that the king is so dazzled by the queen now because she's so brash and so flawed. I do love that aspect of it. Yeah. What was that, Caitlin? What did you just learn? Quick note. No, it wasn't that, Caitlin. To My Star, we're going to talk about, I'm sorry, we probably should have mentioned that. It's not sub yet. It wasn't sub by the time it was only at 91%. And sadly, my Korean is not good enough for just 91%. So we're going to get to that one next week. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Let's check that out. Ooh, I'm super excited for that. So okay, so we're kind of all I thought it was either same soul or a descendant. Okay, yeah, because he was only just starting to touch on the idea of if he changes history, then
And that's kind of a big deal when you're a time traveler. So.
Right? Yeah, because he most definitely at this point is a time traveler, because it's not like he doesn't not remember all the stuff from modern day Seoul, right? So he's clearly changing things with his new attitude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great is what's going to confuse everything more. Oh, great, Judy, that's fantastic. Yes. Oh, right. It was funny, and I also was like, that's not funny. Like, I was kind of torn with the comedy of castrating a full-grown man. I was like, oh God, like, yikes. I mean, castration in general, horrifying, but yeah. Oh, Jill with the reveal. Okay, let's kill that. You know what? I kind of figured that was coming, though, because someone in our comments had said the Chinese version, like by episode 3 or 4, the queen is 8 months pregnant or something like that. So I was kind of waiting for the big pregnancy reveal. But yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting. All right. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, all right, Mr. Queen. Bring it on home. We got, what are we at? What episodes were we on? This was 14, 15. We still have like 4 episodes left. So I'm excited. Yeah. I'm loving it. Yeah. I do love it.
Okay. So now we are moving into our top 3 moments of the week. So we will have 2 moments and you guys tell us the 3rd moment. So get ready to gear up and let us know what you love seeing this week. Our first top moment. That moment when our two lovers are about to be lovers are just standing apart from socially distant apart from each other. Right. And then everyone else comes tumbling in.
And run on. Yes.
Run on. So funny.
Good. They were so fantastic. There we go. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just so long. So romantic. Look at their looks. Oh, torn. I miss you. It's so beautiful. Oh, it's so great.
Oh my God. It was it's so well done. Hilarious. I love the filmic elements of this show. Really fun.
That was one I wrote down when I was putting my things together.
And then moment number 2 is from True Beauty. These 2 episodes are Poor Teacher.
I love this. Oh my God, he's so amazing.
He's so off the rails. He's just like acts without thinking, and it's just like so full of emotion.
Oh my God, I loved it so much. Grapefruit, yes. Oh my God, it's grapefruit. I just love him so much. He was so extra this entire week. He was so extra, and I loved him so much. That was definitely my favorite. I'm just mad I figured it out. Oh, gotcha, Jill. Oh, no worries. I mean, in the middle of their long. It was so fantastic. Yes, right, Jill? It was so good.
So tell us your top moment, you guys.
Grapefruit. That's my favorite. Yeah.
Because here's the thing: we're only watching like 7 or 8 shows. February. Look out for Caitlin's blog posts because there are a lot of shows coming up in February and a lot of heavy-duty ones. So
every Monday, Caitlin has a blog post that pretty much breaks down what's starting and what's wrapping up. So we have our premieres and our finales. So every Monday we put that out, and it's over on our blog too. So if you sign up for our email list, you'll get a notification. It'll be great. Top moment: marriage lyrics. Wife going to throw water on cheating husband's face while sleeping.
Yes, she is.
Oh yeah, Wookiee on the rooftop.
Oh my God! Right in a winter coat, my Lord.
Oh my God, he looks so good. The fight scene in video game True Beauty. That was fantastic.
Yeah, Tekken.
Oh, Sandy, I have to admit that was a really well done scene where she reached out the back. Yeah.
That
was great.
I love that.
The ramen scene at Mr. Queen. That was hilarious. Like, I did enjoy that.
Yeah.
I just love how not clueless because he's like dumb, but clueless because all of her references are from modern day Korea, where he's like,
what is ramen?
Are we eating? What is happening? Sure, I should try it. Of course, you made it. And she's like, we should try it? Yes. And it's like completely 2 different conversations. It's just so good.
I know.
Oh my God. Let's see. and run on when Deno finally. Oh, right. Yeah, that was super sweet.
So cute. The drunken scene in Lovestruck. So many drunken scenes.
Right? Oh God. Oh my God. Right? Oh, Shimmy Wan is a gangster. As you guys noticed from our thumbnail for this show, I was like, yes, please.
Yeah. That was really fun. We need to know what that was parodying.
Yeah, I do. I'm curious about that. Oh, his name is Face was priceless. Yes. Oh, so good. Right? Round 1, 2, and 3 of Mr. Queen. Yes. Oh my God, those revenge scenes were so fun, right? When she went into battle with her hair and she's like, I'm sorry, I can't not. It's too heavy.
Yeah. I was really waiting for that. I was waiting for the modern Bangla to figure it out and to get in front of these women and lay it down. So
it was so good. Oh, dude, right? Oh, so June. Like, God bless. And I thought the scene when he did finally call her to do it, and it was just so sweet. Like, she was so clueless, and he was just like, "You're so dumb, but I'm not gonna burden you with it." I thought it was so well done. I was really into that. Right? We're supposed to eat ramen. Yeah. We need him. She wanted a drama. Yes. Oh dear. Juhi, him in a pinstripe 3-piece. Stop. Just stop.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's so
I love it too. Love it.
His cringed video selfie. Yes. Oh God, poor thing. I saw a little bit of his behind the scenes shooting that. He was cringing even doing it behind the scenes. Like he was just like, this is what I have to. Hotel by the beach. You never know. We got some comfort. Yes. I did like that. I like that we kind of we found out like what his motivation was for like all that wackadoo like stalker level shit in episodes 1 and 2. I'm like, what? Okay. They brought
awkward sex. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they did.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, right? Oh yeah, that was actually pretty hot. That was really fun. Yeah. Mr. Queen running away from the king after their night. That was actually hilarious. And he was just like, what is happening? Oh my God. Like, I love the king so much. Poor man has no idea what's happening. And he's so confused and so intrigued. And I just think Kim Jun-hyun is just playing it perfectly. And I just love it so much. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
All right, you guys, another fun week of K-dramas. It was so fun. Thank you so much. So much for joining us. If you are new and you just joined us this week, thank you so much. Welcome to the KDrama Clubhouse. We are the KThree, also huge K-drama fans. And I am Jen.
I'm Marisa, and you are part of the KThree Clubhouse. Thank you so much for being here. Do we have our boys lined up? I don't know if we do this week.
알림 설정까지 부탁해요. 안녕.